Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 scenario video. Welcome to Boele Yard to drive this BR155 to Letmathe where there are some wagons waiting. So yeah, welcome back everyone. Obviously we're on the Ruhr Sieg Nord today. We haven't been in the 155 for a little while. So I thought we'd come and do the Letmathe Lite scenario. It's only 15 minutes, so that's not too bad. Let's climb aboard the train. Let's try not to get hit as we walk across. I think it's just a yard, isn't it? It's not the main running line. No. Right, let's get into it. Obviously, this one is probably one of my favourite German trains to drive. Although all of them are usually my favourite to drive. Let's get the safety systems on just before we do set off. Something's going past there. Is that a Dosto? No, that's a freight service. There's a Dosto going past now. Let's get the Cipher 2 on. Everyone loves a bit of Cipher. PZB will flick that to on. We'll set it to. I mean, we're not doing any freight, so we'll set that to passenger mode, I suppose. As we're not really light freight or heavy freight, really, are we? Set the battery ice. Oh, it's over here, I think. Battery isolation. Yeah. Set that to on. There we go. Set the auxiliary compressor to automatic. It'll be one of these then. Set that to automatic. There we go. That's on. Sit in the driver's seat. So we're just setting it all up. Obviously, yeah, this is a DLC for Ruhr Sieg Nord, obviously the DBBR155. Lovely train to drive. Lovely sounds as well, it sounds amazing. Let's raise that up. Hold the main circuit breaker in the closed position for... Let's put it into close. Oh, hold it. There we go, we held that in there. Set the transformer, sounds interesting. Set the compressor to automatic. And charge the brakes. That'll be here somewhere, won't it? Compressor there. Set to automatic and wait for and charge the brakes. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Driver's brake key, that's over here. Replace for the brakes. I'm ready to depart. We'll get all of the bits on. It looks amazing. This train when all the lights are on in here. Look at that, turning that on. We'll get that on as well. Looks great. Set that to not check. That's quite cool if you do that. Turns all of them on. Look at that. I think they call it a Christmas tree, don't they, in the air industry. Let's get the dial lights on. It would be nice if we could zoom in, but we can't as it's a classic scenario. And to park when ready, let's get the wipers on. Wherever they may be. Wipers. Where are the wipers on here? It's always difficult to find the wipers. Oh, are they here? Wiper speed. Let's get them on. We'll get that a little bit down. I don't think it needs to be that quick. Set that down to... No, not that. Set it down to 30. Yeah, nice gradual speed. We'll keep the HUD on for now. Well, it's just a light locomotive run down to Letmathe. Hasn't even told us to put the headlights on. Let's get the headlights on there. Here somewhere, I think. Right, I've got the PZ, but where are the headlights on this? There. On. There we go. That's all good. Yeah, we may as well get some sort of screenshot of this. Yeah, it's a lovely one to drive though. I do recommend getting it if you are into your sort of classic locomotives in the game. Something about it, isn't there? Something about this old one. Look at it, it's lovely. And also, if you're enjoying the video, do leave a thumbs up. I know we haven't really seen much so far, but all does help out. I have to acknowledge that. Let's unrelease ourselves. Let's get the speed up. Not manual points, which is good. Bring that down. I mean, look at that. I mean, the dash on that looks really cool. Lovely. I don't think what's just a mess with that. I've never messed with that. Let's put that back to, I think it was about 50. Never messed around with any of that or that. It's all weird stuff. Oh, we done something. We've upset it. We upset it. It's quite easy to upset this one. Right, we're off again. I haven't driven this in a little while. Let me put off it though. It's a lovely locomotive to drive. 8.8 kilometers. Right, let's go full power. Just go for it. Up to 30. Oh, that going along there. Lovely sounds as well. But they do sort of come on all of a sudden. That quiet. Boom. Straight away they're on. Yeah, it's a lovely locomotive. Let's get that down. Lovely. And also the GSMR actually sort of works on this. You can do stuff with it. You can press the buttons and change the contrast and that sort of thing, which is kind of cool. And also the window as well, there's a little flappy bit on it, you can open that up, you can open the whole thing up. It's cool. A proper classic German locomotive, really good to drive. Although do be aware, I believe you have to have the throttle to off before you put the brakes on, otherwise the emergency brakes will apply. So you need to put it right to 0 and then you can do the brakes. And the brakes aren't the best either. So we'll be going through Hohenlimburg first, and then we'll be over to Letmathe. Cut that for a bit. So what are we supposed to be doing? What's up there? It said 15 minutes this one. Although knowing us, it will take 20. There's a cement yard there. So if you own the DBBR 363, obviously a fairly recent locomotive to the route. Lovely shunter, a bit of a weird shunter, but lovely to drive. Yeah, if you have the 363, you can go in the cement yard and do shunting, and go in the logging yard and do log sort of shunting. Nice little locomotive. In fact, at some point I will do a video on the 363, as it is a we haven't really done much on it, to be honest. And if you are watching this, I put cement, and that's a bit weird to put in the chat, but well, in the comments, put cement or even cement yard into the comment section, so then I know who is watching this far. And obviously, big thanks if you are watching this far. It is all greatly appreciated. And even there's LZB on here as well. And this is one of the more older locomotives, and it's got LZB. You would not expect that. I don't know whereabouts it uses LZB, but you can even see the little sort of graph there. Anyone know where this thing would use LZB? And I can't imagine it would be going through the Munich S-Bahn with LZB on, or anything like that. I wonder for a 100, so we'll stay at 100 for now then. So this is Hohenlimburg we're coming into. Then Letmathe is, I think, probably basically a sort of... Well, I think Hohenlimburg is a suburb, well, a suburb to Letmathe. There's the 100, and I believe the next one has a 90 on it, which is just round here. Obviously in Germany you get distant signals and then you get main signals, which I think confuses quite a lot of people, the way you sort of get two sets of signals, which is a bit sort of confusing. But yeah, in Germany you get main signals and distant signals. Obviously distant signals are the diagonal ones, and main signals are the not diagonal ones, the squarey ones. But German signalling probably is actually, once you know the basics, it's probably actually easier than British signalling in terms of understanding it and, you know, driving with them. Well, so that signal there is telling me the next signal's green and also telling me that signal's green. So it sort of tells you in advance. I suppose it's a bit like a banner repeater on a British railway, but obviously banner repeaters are only for some signals, which are on sort of corners and that sort of stuff. So we just went through Hohenlimberg. We've got 2.3 kilometres to the Letmathe approach. So I believe in the next scenario, it's basically just following on from this. So we'll be taking a train probably southwards, I suppose. But we won't do that today. Don't slow down, go. And that signal there is telling me I need to be down to 40 by the next main signal. So we need to acknowledge that. Obviously, hopefully by me doing these videos and streams, hopefully it does help you guys out, obviously learn how to do this sort of stuff. And obviously if you are new here, do pop into our live streams. That's probably the best place to get help with anything train sim related. Come on, train, speed up. Yeah, have some of that. A bit more. Yeah, but hopefully everyone is enjoying the in the video. So do leave a like, and obviously hopefully everyone is having a good day. So if you are watching the premiere, thanks for coming in to watch the premiere. Obviously live is it's all greatly appreciated. Let's get that up. Acknowledge that. I've got a double yellow there. That's telling me the next one is showing a red. So we have to acknowledge that signal. Boom, acknowledge that. Get that up just a tad. We've got a 1000 hertz magnet, which means we can't go above 45. As now we're below 45, we can't go above it, I'm pretty certain. I could have ended up going wrong. Slowly making our way over there. Lovely. There you go. Right, coming into sort of little sort of yard here. I think we're going to be coming up to here. Yeah, we're stopping there. And I think we're going into the yard and connecting up to one of these. I think it's this one here. So I suppose we'll probably go there and then go back or something to sort of run around it. but did say to connect up to something. I had a little sneak peek at what we were going to be doing just beforehand. It's telling us to stop coming up. And sometimes you can get multiple distance signals before a red. And so you do need to acknowledge everyone. Lovely. So we've got to slow down, well, stop in a second. So we don't really want to be going for a red light, that wouldn't be too good. Got to it nice and slow. Yeah, safer. Safer on this is, oh, it's annoying. On these old ones, you have to be right on the marker. So right up to the red. Not much leeway in these ones. Should be alright. Request access to the siding, so we do that. Contact signaller. Oh, there we go. That was fairly simple. Off we go again. We've got a Dosto there going by it. Stop at location, Letmathe siding. Let's make sure we don't have to set any points. Sometimes it just doesn't tell you to do that. Yeah, have some of that. Oh, we've been in, yeah. Off we go again. We've got 1000 hertz. We can't go above 45 for now. I mean, I was quite surprised we didn't get a 500 hertz magnet, as usually you get that before a red, but we didn't get it. I think I've changed the tap chart. This thing here that sort of mucked it up. So we seem to be losing speed when we're in tap charger 3. But I don't really know the ins and outs of the sort of steering wheel trains. So we're coming up to this consist here. I think we're coupling up to it. I think that's then it. We've been going 18 minutes now, so we got 18 people in. So used to doing streaming. Right, let's try and be careful. Let's not screw it up now. We've got a 500 hertz magnet now, so we can't go above 25, as we're now above, well, below 25. Let's try and do this fairly nicely. We don't want to, bash it right up to the thing, which we usually do. I've done it again. Yeah, you have to turn the throttle off. Oh, it's fine. That was the objective anyway. Now couple up to these wagons, pull forward so the locomotive touches the wagons, then climb down and hook the couplings together manually. Yeah, we can do that. So what is put this in the comments as well, so I know who is watching this. So what is your favourite country in terms of routes and locos in the game? What do you drive the most? See, probably I drive German routes the most. But no surprise, there's most of them. And obviously do try and learn PZB and CIFA, because once you've learned all the safety systems, German routes are much more sort of fun. Let's couple that up. What next? Stable the locomotive here. Another driver will take this train up to Hagen. Okay, we'll get the lights off then. Didn't even tell us to do that before. probably tell us to shut it down, won't it? Set the pantograph to lower. Or sand in as well, I suppose. Bit to lower. Set the reverse to neutral and apply all the brakes. Usually it says to do this sort of stuff, it just doesn't really explain it. Obviously apply all the brakes. Let's see. Apply all the brakes, we've just done. It doesn't really let you know, like, by applying the brakes. What do you mean by apply all the brakes? All the brakes are on. And they're all full. So this is just, quite annoying how it does this. So we put that to 100. What's it telling us? It will probably tell us to put it to... What ones does it want us to do? It probably wants us to do the handbrake one. Just this one, apparently. So maybe it wants us to take that out. Oh, there you go, yeah. Set that off. Set the battery isolation switch to off. Let's get that shut. Set that to off. Oh, we've just done it. Oh. Yeah, we've just done it. Set it to... Oh, God. Oh, pretty bad. Oh, okay. Right, let's get out of here. And if you're watching this far into the video, put 155 into the comment section. So big thanks if you are. There we go. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's video. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Obviously, do check out our new limited edition F7 tops. Obviously, Clinchfield Road is coming out soon. Do go and check them out. Obviously, they're on screen now. And now on screen you will see all of the merch which we have in the merch store at the moment. Obviously, do go and check that out as well. Also, I do want to say a shout out to my girlfriend's new business she's set up. Obviously, she does design all the merch, and obviously if you do want merch designs for your own channel, or literally merch, or any sort of designs for anything, do go and check out the link on screen now. It will be in the description as well. But yeah, that's going to be it, everyone. Thanks all for coming in. Yeah, obviously links are in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. But yeah, that's it. Thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Take care.